What's up, guys? It's Rain City MMA. Your boy Bryson here with
Joey.
And today we're breaking down UFC 321, Aspinall vs Gane. The heavyweights are going at it. Aspinall finally gets to defend the title. And then you got the co-main two women going at it for the strawweight belt. Jandiroba versus Dern. This is going to be a fun one and an early one. Y'all make sure to have your coffee for Saturday morning.
All right, guys, breaking down the first fight of the night, we got a strawweight bout between Jacqueline Amarone and Mizuki. Amarone is a minus 450 favorite, and Mizuki coming in at a plus 350 dog. Guys, Amarone, she shows another level of her jiu-jitsu. She's crazy on the ground, and she times her takedowns extremely well. Mizuki, on the other hand, is coming off a 2-year layoff, and she shows pretty bad footwork. I don't know her exact injury, but it's not looking good for Mizuki. So for that reason, guys, I'm taking Amarone here. She's just a better fighter overall, and I think her jab is going to be utilized a lot in this fight. So give me Amarone money line. Who you got, Bryson?
Yeah, I'm also going Amarone money line and by finish. Look at sub round 2. I think Mizuki's grappling defense just isn't going to be there. Yes, she's never been finished, but coming off this 2-year layoff and Amarone winning 4 in a row and training at American Top Team, 8 first-round finishes. She's starting to add a nice jab to her game, too. Lands 2.22 takedowns per 15 minutes, has 64% significant strike defense. I think she's just the perfect matchup against Mizuki. And I know the 8 first-round finishes, you guys are going to be thinking round 1, but I promise you, look at round 2. Mizuki will survive and Amarone getting it done. Next up, we got a flyweight matchup between Azat Maxim and Mitch Raposo. Maxim's coming in at minus 375 and Raposo's a plus 295. For me, guys, this is so simple. I'm going Azat Maxim. He's going to be the first leg on our parlay. I can't believe the line's not wider. I think he should be literally minus 700, minus 375 after a fight where he fought Tagir Ulanbekov, where he showed great defensive wrestling. He has excellent takedown defense at 85%, does really good in the transitional grappling. Mitch Raposo, guys, it was a joke, that last fight against Sumadarji. Not to mention he's going to be with the 64.5-inch reach advantage or disadvantage, and Maxim 70. Raposo never pushes the pace. You know, he's just a counterpuncher. He's just going to lose and be the worst fighter, guys. It's so obvious to me. So Azat Maxim, and probably by finish here. Look at sub, maybe second, first round. Who do you got, Joey?
Yeah, guys, I also am going with Maxim over Raposo. Raposo, I did pick Sumadarji in his last fight, but I really didn't think, he did anything too crazy to Raposo, and he still got it done, guys. Raposo, he has awful footwork, super low IQ fighter, never pushes the pace like Bryson said, and he's a super low volume striker. I wouldn't put my money there, guys. Maxim, on the other hand, he's got some pop in his shots, and he can offensively wrestle, which leads to his hands and stuff. And he has a great gas tank. So I always love putting my money on fighters I know who aren't going to gas out, like RDR. So I'm going Maxim money line, and that's probably my play of this fight. All right, guys, next up, we got a heavyweight bout between Hamdi Al-Wahab and Chris Barnett. We got Hamdi at a minus 400 favorite and Barnett at a plus 310 dog. Guys, Hamdi, he has great wrestling. He's at the Olympic level. He does struggle to find his range at times on the feet. And on the Barnett side, he has bad footwork, and he throws a lot of spinning attacks, which sometimes play in his favor, but at heavyweight also can make him gas out a lot quicker. I know he does have a little bit more experience than Hamdi in the MMA realm, but I am picking Hamdi here. I just think his low kicks are going to play a big factor in this fight. Who do you got, Bryson?
Yeah, I think Hamdi's going to get it done too. Former Olympic wrestler. He did get popped and then had to come back. And now he's a little more active. I like that. Barnett, I mean, guys, he's so fat. That last fight was terrifying against Nzechukwu where he got hurt and popped his knee. He literally was too big on his ass. I mean, he was backing up and just his leg gave out. I mean, when you're that big, your leg's going to give out. You're not athletic anymore. And he kind of lost that part, even though he's known for those highlights as the big guy. So I unfortunately think he's going to come out here and just maybe get finished ground and pound. They'll stop it a little early or something. He just won't defend himself. And 4 out of his UFC fights, 4 out of 5 haven't gone the distance. So I'd bet won't go the distance as well. And Hamdi by knockout, round 1. All right, guys. Next up, we got a featherweight matchup. And don't be shocked if this ends up moving up a little bit higher on the card. It's not. It is where it is right now. But we got Nathaniel Wood versus Jose Miguel Delgado. Delgado's coming in at -150, and Wood coming in at +125. To me, I don't think that's right. I think Wood, the guy who's fought way tougher competition, Naimov, Morgan Charrier, he's fought some other good guys. He hides his low kicks very well. That feint game against Charrier, I mean, it was really good. His hands looked fast. Great defensive grappling. Delgado, he can snipe you at any time. Very high-level technical boxer. I mean, guys, we like Delgado. We picked him on Contender Series. We picked him on his first 2 fights and getting the knockout against Emil on International Fight Week, which no one was thinking was going to happen. But I just think Wood being a little more polished and experienced, I know he's going to be the smaller guy in there, but I think the experience is going to say something in this matchup, and I like +125 for Wood. I would look at Wood decision as well. Who do you got, Joey?
Yeah, guys, I'm also picking Nathaniel Wood in this matchup. I've never picked against Delgado, so I'm going to give him some respect here. He does have a 71% takedown defense and a great gas tank. He also went to war with Gene Silva, so, I mean, that's really what he's known for. But his offensive wrestling's pretty good. And, I mean, he has a super high volume. He lands 7.13 significant strikes per minute. And Nathaniel Wood, guys, he has super slick head movement, and he's got some real power in his shots. What I like about Nathaniel Wood is he has a 56% significant strike defense, so he doesn't get hit a lot with those really hard punches. He likes to kind of roll with them, move his head a little bit. So I'm picking Nathaniel Wood money line and maybe Nathaniel Wood decision. All right, guys, next up, we got a heavyweight matchup between Walter Walker and Louis Sutherland. Walter Walker is a -330 favorite, and Louis Sutherland is a +260 dog. So, guys, we broke down Walter Walker. He was supposed to be fighting Usman's brother, but he's got a replacement, and Sutherland was supposed to be fighting Tafa. Now he's fighting Walter Walker. I just don't think that's a good fight for him, guys. Walter Walker's kind of a beast at heavyweight. Shows another level of heavyweight BJJ, super explosive takedowns. He transitions his positions on the ground with ease. I got Walter Walker, snatching those heels. Louis Sutherland, though, very good technical boxing and nasty ground and pound, but I don't think it's going to get there for him. I think Walker's going to snatch that ankle. I got Walker money line and maybe Walker sub if you're feeling crazy. Who do you have, Bryson?
Yeah, I'm going to go Walker here. But, guys, I really wouldn't touch this fight. It's a short notice fight. Yeah, Walker was in camp recently. Same with Sutherland. But Sutherland, couldn't knock him out on the feet. I know Walker, easily could get him down. Walker's landing 5.43 takedowns per 15 minutes. He wants to just smother you and pressure you nonstop, even if he's on top of you. And we saw, but, gosh, I just... oh gosh, who did he fight, Joey? The Nigerian heavyweight.
Nzechukwu.
Yeah, Nzechukwu. When he fought him, and yeah, his hands looked good, but Nzechukwu just had his hands straight down and just looked goofy. I don't think Sutherland will do that. I think Sutherland will come out here and give him a fight. But I'm gonna go Walker. But guys, skip this fight. Trust me, it will be one to just enjoy and watch. Next up, we got a lightweight matchup between Abdul Karim Al-Salwadi versus Mateus Camillo. And Camillo's coming in at -105, and Al-Salwadi is -115. It's a pick'em, guys. For me, I'm going to lean Al Salwadi. Now, is part of it because of the name? Yeah, no, seriously, it really is. He wants to put the pace, on, and he'll chain wrestle you. He throws a lot of low kicks. Mateus Camillo, he shoots very good takedowns, backs up to the cage too much. Cardio fades, the deeper the fight goes. I just think El Sawadi, he likes to put on a good pace, and he'll do it, and I think he'll end up beating Camillo here by decision. It'll be probably 29-28, a close one. This is another fight I'm not looking to really bet on, but if I had to give you guys a play, maybe start round 3, we'll go the distance. I mean, we got guys who are very young in their UFC career still. So, yeah, I'm going to lean El Sawadi here, but it's a pick 'em. Who do you got, Joey?
Yeah, I'm also picking El Sawadi in this fight. I think Camilo, he's a pretty good fighter, but his cardio fades as the fight goes on. He has solid offensive grappling, but he's not great really in any aspect of his game overall. He's just decent everywhere, one of those type of guys. On the other side, Al Sawadi, he likes to come in and out a lot, which I think is going to give Camilo a lot of problems, and he picks his shots super nicely, guys. Also at lightweight, his gas tank is pretty good, so for that reason, if I had to give you guys a pick, I'm picking El Sawadi. All right, guys, next up, we got a lightweight bout between Ludovic Klein and Matthias Rebecki. Ludovic Klein at a minus 135 favorite, and Rebecki at a plus 115 dog. Guys, Rebecki, he wants to walk you down nonstop, and he's shown a lot of improvement in his boxing. He does lack head movement a little bit at times, and he can chain wrestle you. On the Ludovic Klein side, guys, he has elite level boxing. He works to the body super well, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, why are you not picking Klein in this? But I'm going Rebecki. He lands 3.46 takedowns per 15 minutes at a 65% accuracy, which is pretty crazy. And he has power in his hands, guys. And his gas tank is always there. So I'm picking Rebecki money line in this fight. Who do you got, Bryson?
Yeah, I do think this is a tough one. They both fought good competition. Rebecki's fought some killers as of recent, but Klein's fought people like Bahamondez and as recently, Gamrot. And, a couple other people, some low-level people in there too, though. But he has solid takedown defense at 76%. I know, we look tough against Gamrot, but that's Gamrot, guys. We know how good he is. Sure, he lost to Charles, but that's also Charles. He's fighting great people. Gamrot's a beast. He's one of the best wrestlers in the lightweight division. Klein, he brings little to nothing off his back, though, I will say that. But he's always looking for combos, and he's a former Golden Glove champion when he was younger. 52% striking accuracy, too. Rebecki, I don't like the damage he's taken, and August 2nd was his last fight against Duncan. That war, guys. And now he's coming against Klein, who's a great boxer and got some power, and he's going to be the faster fighter, a little younger, and taking less damage. I got to go Klein here, and I think minus 135 is a steal. So I'm looking to play that in like maybe a smaller bet, like maybe throw 100 on that and an underdog. But look at Klein decision. Next up, guys, we got a fun middleweight matchup. I love this matchup. We got Ikram Aliskerov versus Jung Young Park, the Iron Turtle. The Iron Turtle Park coming in as an underdog, plus 210. Aliskerov minus 260. Guys, I love Park here. I love Park, but I gotta go Aliskerov. Sorry. Aliskerov, he hasn't gone out the first round in the UFC. That's all you need to know. 3 knockouts. Yeah, he lost to Whitaker. Yeah, his 2 losses on his record, 16-2, Hamzat Chimaev and Robert Whitaker. His ground game's great. He shows that he can shoot takedowns when he needs to. Very explosive. He lands 7.76 significant strikes per minute. That's ridiculous. And at minus 260, I think that's a steal, especially Park being old. Yeah, he showed a lot of resilience in that last fight against Nardiev when he got illegally blowed. Had his whole eye shut out, guys. I mean, we thought Park was going to be done. He called it off. He showed that he had the balls and dug deep and caught a 10-8 of his own in that round. So he's tough. But Aliskerov also 100% takedown defense. So I know Park's going to try to wrestle here, and I think Aliskerov will grapple. I actually don't think it will be too much on the feet, and I'm going to go Aliskerov sub as well. Who do you got here, Joey? This is a fun one.
Yeah, guys, I like Park too. He showed a lot of resilience in his last fight, like Bryson said. He tends to be weary and lose a little bit when he has a jump in competition. I think that's exactly what Aliskerov is. And like Bryson said, he does land at a 7.7 significant strike rate, but on a 62% accuracy, guys. He's super accurate. And his takedown defense is 100%. His jiu-jitsu's there. And he's only lost to, Whitaker and Hamzat. Okay, yeah, he's lost to Whitaker and the dude who holds the belt. I mean, guys, you got to give him some respect there. So I'm picking Aliskerov money line. If you want to go something crazy, just say Aliskerov round 1. I think that'd be a nice prop for this bet or this fight. So, yeah, let's go. All right, guys, the last prelim of the night. This is on 1 week's notice, short notice fight. We got Nasrat Hasparat at a -105 and Killian Salkild at a -115 favorite. Guys, Salkild, he mixes in all parts of his game and he has solid offensive grappling. He hasn't fought the best competition, and I think that's going to play into Hasparat's favor here. He's got some power in his hands, guys, and his takedown defense is 84%. And he throws a crazy amount of volume. So for that reason, I'm picking Hasparat money line in this fight. I think Salkild's good. I bet on him his last fight. But I just think he's stepping up too quick in comp here. I think it's that simple. So Hasparat money line's my pick. Who you got, Bryson?
I also love Hasparat. I think Salkild's jumping up in competition way too soon here. He's 25 years old. Hasparat's 30. Yes, Hasparat's had a lot of damage on him, but guys, he's fought people like Dan Hooker, Rafa Garcia, Drew Dober, Ribovich, Jared Gordon. I mean, he's a veteran's veteran here. He has 63% striking, significant strike defense, so I think he's going to move a lot. He puts his hands up well. I like his high guard. He wants to always be first. He's pressing forward. He needs to be first this fight. Salkild, if he backs you up with his kicks and he can mix up that chain wrestling, that will be a problem. But another great fight where it's short notice, and sure enough, the odds match it up. That's how it should be. So I'm going to lean towards Hasparat here as well, and maybe even by knockout, guys. I think the UFC expects a finish here, especially on short notice. So get ready for this last prelim. It might shock y'all. All right, guys. Now we got the main card of UFC 321, and it's starting off great with the light heavyweight matchup between Alexander Rakic and Asmat Murzakanov. Another pick'em, guys. I mean, I think we got 3 on this card. Murzakanov is -115, Rakic -105. Rakic, yeah, he's fought the better competition, no doubt. Jan Blachowicz, Ankalaev, some other tough guys in there. Oh, Yuri. He throws some nasty low kicks, really bad off his back foot, though, guys. Rakic needs to be going first. He does like to work on the outside on his back foot, but once he's pressured, it doesn't work out for him. He's a good counter puncher. Great takedown defense at 85%. I don't think he has to worry about that, even though Murzakanov could mix it up if he wants to. But I'm going to go Murzakanov -115. He has that one-punch KO power. He's done it time and time again, and I think he finally is getting a matchup where he's going to get some love and people are going to get some recognition of him. Some more casual fans maybe that don't know of him. He has insane 57% striking accuracy and doesn't rush the finish. He lets it come to him. That's what I love about him the most, and I'm looking also into betting his knockout against Rakic here. So I'm going to go Murzakanov. Who do you got here, Joey?
Yeah, guys. Rakic, he's a great fighter. He throws some crazy, nasty low kicks. He has sharp shots on the outside, but when he's backing up on his back foot, sometimes he can get taken down. He leaves his chin up super high, too, which I don't think plays into his favor. He starts off well early, but I don't think that's going to really matter. Murzakanov, guys, he has a great Muay Thai clinch, and his takedown defense is 83%. So if Rakic, say he gets clipped once or twice and tries to desperation shoot, I don't think he's going to get that takedown, guys. Also, Muzakhanov also has crazy speed. I think Muzakhanov money line, and look at that KO or something like that. I don't know what round, but I just say go KO and money line. All right, guys. Next up, we got a heavyweight bout between Alexander Volkov and Jailton Almeida. Alexander Volkov at a plus 185 dog and Almeida at a minus 225 favorite. Guys, this is a stylistic matchup. Volkov coming in at 6'7", Almeida coming in at 6'3". It depends on who you think is going to get their game plan going first. Almeida, best jiu-jitsu in the heavyweight division, shoots crazy explosive takedowns, and he lands at a 60 or 6.58 takedowns per 15 minutes at a 60% accuracy. He is low volume, but that doesn't really matter because if he implements his game plan, the sub's always there, guys. Volkov, on the other hand, if it plays out on the feet, then Volkov, his tall, lengthy self throws super smooth feints. He has a lot of lateral movement and footwork. He's constantly switching his stances, and he uses distance management super well. So I'm picking Almeida in this because I think he's going to get Volkov down, and I think the arm and knee bar is live. Almeida money line and Almeida sub. That's who I got. Who do you got, Bryson?
I do got to agree with Joey here that Jailton Almeida is probably going to get it done here. His ground game, he's very strong in the top control. Sticks to his game plan, too. That's one thing he's going to do. He's not going to stop shooting takedowns. He's going to keep doing it. Now, the problem is that position he had against Blades when he just keeps shooting them and it's not successful. He has to worry about those elbows, and Almeida's a guy who he does come in a little lighter than most heavyweights, which that worries me a little because Volkov, he is the better striker. I don't think he has great takedown defense, though. I'm worried because of his length. I think Almeida can win a boring decision, which people won't like. But he could give Tom a challenge at the heavyweight belt if he wins. So could Volkov. I'm not going to bet on this fight, but I'm going to lean Almeida. All right, guys. Next up, we got the featured bout of the night. A bantamweight matchup between Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Batista. Nurmagomedov is coming in at minus 600, and Batista is plus 425. Batista, he's super strong in the clinch, throws nice snappy low kicks. He has beat some decent people, guys. Jose Aldo, obviously people didn't like that one, but at the time, I actually did pick Batista. I didn't think the fight was great, but I thought he won it. He's always level changing. He puts on a very fast pace. Umar throws nasty, teep kicks, times his takedowns well, has a lot of setups for his high kicks as well. And, minus 600 is really huge. I like Umar a lot, but I just don't believe in the price tag, so I'm not really looking to play this fight unless I would play Umar by finish, which I don't see. So I actually think the value's on Batista. So for me, this is a dogger pass with Batista at plus 425. I think Umar's really good, but minus 600 is not doing much for me. So who do you got, Joey?
Yeah, guys, just to mention, the line was minus 700, so someone put big money on Bautista just recently. Umar, he is Khabib's cousin, and I don't think he's going to make him lose twice. He has a great gas tank on him. He lands 3.26 takedowns per 15 minutes. He has a high fight IQ, but he does, sometimes have bad body language at times if he gets gassed. It's only a 3-rounder, though, guys. I don't think that's going to happen here. I think it's going to be a great fight, but if I had to pick, I'm going to just pick start round 3. I'm not picking either guy in this fight. I don't know if it goes the distance, but I see, maybe 1-1 going into the third, and it's whoever guys fight here. I know a lot of people are high on Umar, and a lot of people are high on Bautista, but I'm just picking start round 3 in this fight. All right, guys. Next up, we got the co-main event of the evening, a women's strawweight matchup between Virna Jandiroba and Mackenzie Dern. Guys, Wei Li went up, vacated the belt, so this is for a belt. Mackenzie Dern is coming in as the favorite, minus 175. Jandiroba at a plus 145 dog. Guys, I think this line is crazy. I think Jandiroba, she has elite level jiu-jitsu, excellent scrambles and transitions. I think she's super great on the ground. Dern, on the other hand, she's super aggressive. She loves her grappling when she can. And I don't know, she's a low IQ fighter, guys. And she does have some fast hands, but sometimes you just think, oh, the takedown's way open and she'll want to stand. Or, she's getting dominated on the ground and she'll just accept bottom position. Jandiroba is the exact opposite, guys. She will push her pace. Her cardio does fade a little bit later in the fights, but her chain wrestling kind of coincides with that. So I think, it's okay, whatever. She's a little tired in the third, but she got like 6 takedowns. So I'm picking Jandiroba money line in this fight, guys. That's probably my safest bet. I don't think decision, maybe decision, but I'm going Jandiroba money line. Who do you got, Bryson?
Yeah, I'm shocked Jandiroba is the dog here at plus 145. Dern will be an inch taller, but Jandiroba has the inch reach. Jandiroba has fought some good competition. So has Dern. Dern has probably fought a little better competition. She has really fast hands. She looks for openings in the grappling when she's in the chaos. She likes to make it ugly on the feet, get it against the fence, and then maybe, do some crazy judo toss, or she'll try to get on your back. Jandiroba, though, she is a straight finisher. She will just keep looking for finishes. She's attempting 1.8 submissions per 15 minutes. Improved basic boxing, it's improved, pretty good. She does lack head movement at times. So, when Dern gets her on those flurries, it will look bad early. But I think if Dern comes out chaotic, how she usually does, look at Jandiroba round 2, round 3 sub. I think this is an early fight. I do not think we're getting 25 minutes, so play won't go the distance as well. I think one of these women are getting finished. All right, guys. Now we got the main event. We got this heavyweight division rolling finally, now that John Jones is out of here. Tom Aspinall, the former interim champ who defended his belt, can now defend the undisputed belt against Ciryl Gane. And, Gane fighting Jones, we got some history there. So Aspinall's coming in at minus 425 and Gane's plus 325. You guys are probably asking yourselves, well, what's the last leg? You guys haven't said it yet. Well, it's Tom Aspinall at minus 425. So, guys, just in case if you forgot, we got Maxim at minus 375. Second leg is Aliskarov at minus 260. And then our final leg is the boy Tommy Aspinall. Tom Aspinall, guys, I can see why people are saying he's going to be the greatest heavyweight of all time. He has an elite 100% takedown defense and accuracy. Yes, I said that right. Only seen a second round once in the UFC. Has an amazing 67 striking accuracy, 67%. Gane, we know what Gane does. He likes to work on the outside. He's a kickboxer. Uses that jab really well. He struggles, though, with grapplers and wrestlers. And I believe Aspinall will either find him with a KO or work to the ground here against Gane. And I'm going to go Aspinall, probably money line for sure. He's on our leg, but probably knockout as well. First or second round. Who do you got, Joey?
Yeah, guys, I'm super hyped about this fight. Actually, ironically, I just watched a movie last night. It was called KO on, Netflix? It's a pretty good movie or whatever, but it's about Ciryl Gane. I'm like, bro, really? You're pulling a Conor McGregor? Like, you're about to fight in the main event and you're acting? Like, bro, you should be in camp. What are you doing? With that being said, though, he does mix up his kicks pretty well, and he's pretty quick on his feet for a heavyweight. Tom Aspinall, though, I just think he's levels above him. Like Bryson said, amazing striking accuracy at 67%. And elite takedown defense at 100%, and as well as his accuracy is pretty crazy. He's also fought some crazy guys. Sergey Pavlovich, a lot of pretty good heavyweights. Curtis Blades, yep, exactly. Like
Volkov.
You can name it, bro. Like, he's fought the who's who of the heavyweight division. He's a beast. I'm just so glad to be able to see him back in the octagon because of, all the setbacks that John Jones put him through. He has deadly KO power, and he's super light on his feet. And I think a lot of people haven't seen Aspinall's ground game, and I think he can expose Gane that way if he needs to. I don't know if he will, though. So give me Aspinall money line. Give me Aspinall KO. And if you really think this fight will be on the ground most of the time, take Aspinall sub. That's a little bit more of a long shot, but Aspinall money line, Aspinall KO. Let's go.
Another thing I wanted to say is that Gane has just been avoiding this fight, guys. Aspinall called him out when he was on that streak. I believe he knocked out Tybura or Spivak, and then he went to France and Paris when Gane fought. Gane wins, and he calls him out, and Gane ducks him. Now he gets the belt, and he wants him. There seems to be a theme with Tom Aspinall, and it's a lot of people ducking him, but now he's going to be cashing the checks and also giving the highlights.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rain City MMA. We appreciate all the support, subscribes, views, everything, man. We got a 3-leg cooked up for you. Mascom, minus 375. Aliskarov, minus 260. And Aspinall at minus 400. Lock it in, and I'll see you at the cash counter.